The difference in menopause and pregnancy is nausea. And I just said, don't be so stupid.
She wouldn't believe me.
No, I didn't.
No, so I bought the test.
You went and got the pregnancy kit?
I did.
Yeah.
Then she told me to throw it into the bin.
I didn't even cooperate when he brought it home.
He was right.
He was right. Yeah, he's very proud of his couch potatoes these days.
Turns out they got off the couch.
They did.
They did.
I was amazed. I was concerned, actually, but amazed.
Dr Andrew Carey is Anthea's obstetrician, and even he took some convincing.
My first thought was, well, that's got to be a mistake, actually, that it's either IVF or the pregnancy's been misdiagnosed.
So how much of a miracle is this pregnancy?
It is a complete miracle. I haven't found anybody who's had a natural conception in Australia at age 50.
What are the odds?
Maybe 1 in a million, maybe 1 in 2 million.
Over the years since we've been together, we've had pictures taken, and we've actually looked at the pictures. And it's the first time in my life
Don't do this.
I've said, I wish we had a family. And now we are going to have a family. Yeah.
I've got tears now. You're going to muck up my makeup.
It's beautiful is what it is.
Come through.
This is pretty nice, isn't it?
Turns out, other family members had also secretly hoped for a little miracle. When Anthea was admitted to hospital for monitoring before the big day, the soon-to-be grandmothers couldn't stay away.
Good. Hello.
How are you now?
Good, thank you.
Thea, when your daughter told you that she was pregnant, that was the reaction, was it?
You wouldn't want to know what happened.
What did you say?
I was absolutely just dumbfounded. It was just the most wonderful news. Something I thought I'd never, ever hear. Because it's my first grandchild at 76.
So we're going to have a newborn, first time mum at 50, first time grandma at 76, and Nan over here at 90.
Yes, wonderful. Definitely.
So it's absolutely perfect. I'll just turn
That's
the
a good,
volume
strong
down.
heartbeat.
That's a very strong heartbeat.
But at 50, Anthea's body wasn't at its childbearing peak. Multiple tests were carried out for possible birth defects. Miscarriage wasn't just possible, it was expected.
Probably talking 75 to 85% chance of miscarriage. And then those that aren't, there's a very, very high chance of a chromosome abnormality.
Did you think that she would lose this baby?
Yes. I always thought that the pregnancy wouldn't make it past the first few months.
I was trying not to bond too much because we didn't know what the news would be. Yeah. And then if we did get bad news, what we would do under those circumstances. And I dreaded us having to think about that choice, quite frankly.
Just take your time.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Besides the medical hurdles, there were mental ones too.
Thank you. Done.
Done.
Do you worry about being old parents?
Can you imagine taking our son or our daughter to school and the kids are going to say, you're going to school with your grandparents. Do you live with your grandparents? And then you also think, well, by the time our child is 20, I'm going to be 70. Pete's going to be 74. Is that fair? And I'm sure there'll be people that will go, don't know how we feel about that.
How do you feel about it?
I struggled with it early in the piece. I struggled with it. Just in terms of thinking, well, are we being fair? And what would happen to our child should something happen to us? So I think the decisions that we've had to make are often quite different to decisions that people make at 25 or 30 as parents.
Very different.
With the odds already piled high against